Here, empowered by the Atlantic, West and Northwest, a place for all to co-create, a multi-campus university to serve our community, our culture, our economy. Here we are learners, educators, innovators. Here we combine academic and research excellence. Here our impact is global, but our hearts are local. Here is your new university, Atlantic Technological University. Old School Technolecta on Atlantic. The future is here.
Please all rise for the academic procession. Please take your seats. I have the honour to introduce the platform party. Starting from the left-hand side of the stage, we have Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, Dr. Orla Flynn, President ATU, Dr. Michael Hannon, Head of Galway Mayo College and Registrar, Coach Noon, Head of Galway International Hotel School and Vice President International Engagement, Jacinta Dalton, Head of Department of Culinary Arts and Service Industries, Diarmuid O'Conneilla, Head of Department of Heritage, Tourism and Humanities and Languages. Iramir Dr. Michael Hannon, Can Colóiste Cuinan Service Brunta a Uskals. I call upon Dr. Michael Hannon, Head of College, Galway Mayo, to open the conferring ceremony.
Avera, Kundan na Galva, Rafe Kemi, Agwina Ushla, Da Falchero of Gulair Guji on Okaj Special to Show. Your Worship, the Mayor of the County of Galway, Councillor Michael Maher, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, soon to be graduates, it is a pleasure and an honour for me, as Head of the Galway Mayo College and Registrar, to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. I congratulate each and every one of you on reaching this important milestone in your career. I want to welcome you, your friends and your families to this graduation ceremony of the Galway Mayo College. Due to our increased scale as a university, November is now our graduation month. We started in Donegal at the beginning of the month, then moved to Sligo. We were in Letterfrack last Friday and we're here in Galway for 3 days. Over the course of the month, approximately 5,000 graduates will be conferred across our 8 campuses. I remember when I was approximately your age, I attended a conference where Professor John Coolhan of Maynooth University, now deceased, was the keynote speaker. During his address, he was attempting to predict the future and changes we could expect in education, if not the world. But he made one remarkable statement that remained with me ever since when he said, "Change is the new constant." It was my first time hearing it, and I thought, what a paradox. How could something that changes be a constant? But of course he was right when you reflect on the statement. So much change is happening, it is ever present, so it is right to refer to change as a constant. You too are experiencing that change phenomenon. You walked in here as graduates, and you will be walking out as graduates within an hour. If we go back 3 to 4 years, you applied for and accepted a program in GMIT, and here you are today, getting your award from the ATU. The quality of your university award will serve you well as you scope out your own individual and unique futures. Fundamentally, the value of your award confirms your ability to embrace change. It is highly probable that you will not retire into the position that you started out in. Indeed, research indicates that you will not even be in the same sector. We are delighted to have in attendance today our Fulbright scholar, Dr. Deborah Latanzi-Giudica of George Mason University, Virginia, the USA. Deborah is a folklorist specializing in critical race, sense of place, Appalachian studies, and contemporary Irish folklore. Deborah is being hosted by the Department of Heritage and Tourism for this academic year and is teaching on both the Mayo and Galway campuses, delivering master classes in folklore, field documentation, digital storytelling, and sense of place. So you're very welcome, Deborah. Also, I want to acknowledge the many initiatives that are taking place in this school, some of which include 2 teams of students, all graduating today, from courses in International Hotel Management, International Tourism Management, and Event Management with Public Relations, participated in the annual Irish Hospitality Institute Business Games in March of this year. Congratulations to the 2 teams involved, as they came first and second in the competition. Also, this is an exciting time for students studying in this school, as more global career opportunities become available and accessible through new partnerships. The school has developed many international accredited work placements in the USA, Canada, across Europe and Asia. During a visit to Vancouver in June, ATU hosted an alumni event with 20 alumni meeting up in Smith's of Gastown in downtown Vancouver, a popular Irish bar owned by Athenry native Willie Donnelly. And half of the participants attending were graduates from this school, demonstrating the global nature of this industry and the many opportunities awaiting those graduating today. We could say more about that, but maybe not now. This year, the school signed a number of very important collaborative agreements with industry partners. One in particular is with 50 Shades Greener. Get that right as well. A company leading Ireland's tourism industry on a better and greener future. The company is working with GIHS to develop accredited courses on sustainability and green issues in tourism and hospitality, a timely initiative in the context of COP27 that is just completed. The initiatives I refer to are only possible with the support of professional and committed staff, and I want to acknowledge the staff in this school for your commitment and dedication to your students and to the university. Graduates and alumni frequently tell us, and I have no reason to doubt, that what makes GMIT and now the ATU unique is the staff-student experience. I love hearing that because that is the message that we too believe, and we will work hard to ensure that the ATU also develops a reputation as a student-centred organisation, and I'm very confident that it will. Finally, back to you, the graduates. Congratulations once again on your individual achievements, and in addition to wishing you all a really enjoyable evening, I want to wish you enough, because more than that, you don't need. Cormail Magiv.
Aramir Mór McNally, Cahirlach on board Shuraha, Falsha Karov. I call upon the chairperson of the governing body, Maura McNally, to make the address. Today the address is a pre-recording as Maura McNally is unable to join us in person.
Congratulations to the class of 2022. My name is Maura McNally and I am chair of the Atlantic Technological University. And on my own behalf, but also on behalf of the entire board, on behalf of all of the staff, and on behalf of all persons associated with the Atlantic Technological University, we extend to you our heartfelt congratulations. This is an historic day. You are an historic class. You are the first class of graduates from this university. You can now take that parchment that you have worked hard for, the blood, sweat and tears of your family and friends, I should add, all has come to this day where you receive your parchment from a university and you are university graduates. You are also now the flag bearers for yourselves, flag bearers for your classmates, flag bearers for your university. You are now the alumni of a university. You can now take that parchment, use that education. You can now help yourself. You can now help your community. You can now help your region. Because that is the secret behind the Atlantic Technological University. Its aim is to see each person improve him or herself, regardless of age, race, colour, creed, or beliefs. This is about education. This is university education. We aim for universal education of the persons in this region. And with that in mind, we are so proud to be here to celebrate with you and to extend our gratitude to you as well. Gratitude for choosing this university. Gratitude that you and your families have worked hard to achieve this particular day. And gratitude that you are now in a position to place this university on the map. This parchment is not only a recognition of your hard work, but it's also a recognition of your abilities and of your capacity. This parchment from this university will hopefully open doors for you. It will be like a rising tide. It will lift all boats. And it lifts you, it lifts your belief in yourself, in your community, in your region. The world is now your oyster. You are the beneficiary of a university education. Grasp that opportunity with both hands. Use that opportunity. Do what you can for yourself and for your alumni and your university. Take your place in society. As our first alumni, as our historic class, as I say, you are the flag bearers. We will be looking to you to now be the future of this region, to be the future of this university, to give feedback to this university, to engage as proper alumni. Fulfill your dreams, fulfill your opportunities. Take this graduation, take this parchment, and have fun. Thank you very much.
Anish Aramir Dr. Orla Nilain, Uachtarán Ulscoil Technoliachta Atlantic, Gradam Abrona, Erna Foglamori Abrona Ulscoil Technoliachta on Atlantic, Connacrea Shin Agus Aramir Dr. Billy Bennett, Las Uachtarán Ganohi Akadula, Agus Clearahori Nahirahori El Queer Láher. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, to present the candidates.
The Vua Anúdarás a Tadilshaha in Ulscoil Technoliachta Atlantic, Brunham Lesha Doctony na Fallimori of Wintamach and Chaidan don the Doctony Shin, Agus Iram go Gwirfin na Fallimori Shin I Laharchuam, Kungamunig me a Barkema Orhu go Foddermule. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
A uachtarán cur mé láthar cuat na hiarrthóirí seo halanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrúta dleachta agus de bhachtaní ag levéal a sé a seacht a hocht a né agus a de den chreach náisiúnta cíleachtaí a bheith ceadatha ag comhairle acadúil ollscoil technoliacht on Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
I call on Jacinta Dalton, Head of Department of Culinary Arts and Service Industries, to present the candidates from this department.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we go through each of the student names, I would kindly ask that you wait until we call all student names within each programme, and then we will applaud all students together. Higher Certificate in Arts in Hotel and Hospitality Operations. Peter Doyle, in absentia. Sophie Green-Collins. Charlene Maloney, in absentia. Kate Masterson, in absentia. Alexandra Rigel, in absentia. Graduates of the Higher Certificate in Arts in Hotel and Hospitality Operations, please stand to receive your applause. Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management. Neil Alone, in absentia. Rebecca Berry. Magdalena Sella. Matthew Collins, in absentia. Jack Ford, in absentia. Owen Joyce, in absentia. Martin Kennedy. Kate Manuncombe, in absentia. Owen Murray, in absentia. Abigail O'Connor, in absentia. Sarah O'Dwyer. Caden Okaguni, in absentia. Adam Peevers. Shane Ryan. James Smith. Shane Steed. Sharon Thomas. Graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Hotel and Catering Management, please stand to receive your applause. Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Hotel Management, Ronan Broderick, Clodagh Burke, Nancy Coutinho, Jennifer Coyne, in absentia, Shane Egan, Karen Golden, Rosina Hanlon, Nicole Heffernan, Ronan Kingston, Gemma Maloney, Ava Naughton, Ellen Ryder, in absentia, Amanda Ward, Graduates of the Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Hotel Management, please stand to receive your applause. Higher Certificate in Arts in Culinary Arts Professional Chef Programme, Thomas Collins Dan, in absentia, Elena Mullen, Ona Murahu, Higher Certificate in Arts and Culinary Arts, Jennifer Costello, in absentia, Alison Glenn. Graduates of the Higher Certificate in Arts in Culinary Arts Professional Chef Programme and graduates of the Higher Certificate in Arts in Culinary Arts, please stand to receive your applause. Bachelor of Arts in Culinary and Gastronomic Sciences, Graham Dickinson. Laura Ferraz Rosso. Matthew Hanley. Gabriela Javier Torres. Gabriel Zenon. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Culinary and Gastronomic Sciences. Therese Coyle. Billy Dolan Geary. Sarah Gibson, in absentia. Maya Joseph. Patrick Kampf. Clodagh MacDonald. Claire Newman. Hannah O'Connor. Graduates of the Bachelor of Arts in Culinary and Gastronomic Sciences and Bachelor of Arts Honours in Culinary and Gastronomic Sciences, please stand to receive your applause. Bachelor of Business in Retail Management. Charles Feehan, in absentia. Zohaib Gulzar. Michaela Igo. Alyssa McGuinness, in absentia. Jennifer Moran. Bachelor of Business Honours in Retail Management, Bianca Bain. Evan Murray. Christopher Walsh, in absentia. Daniel Whelan. Graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Retail Management and Bachelor of Business Honours in Retail Management, please stand to receive your applause. Higher Certificate in Business and Event Management with Public Relations, Laura de Munchuk. Bachelor of Business and Event Management with Public Relations, Camille Buchakowski. Devon Butterfield. Erin Carroll. Ciara Corcoran. Zoe Costigan. Christopher Keane. Luke Keane. Jet Wheelai, in absentia. Cara Levy. Ellen Lee. Sophie Litton. Lauren Mackey, in absentia. Thomas Marr, in absentia. Lauren McDade, in absentia. Carolyn McGivney, in absentia. Alana McLaughlin, in absentia. Catherine McNamara, in absentia. Lauren Maroney, in absentia. Elizabeth Quinn. Leah Scully, in absentia. Jill Tackerberry, in absentia. Quiver Wren. Graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Event Management with Public Relations, please stand to receive your applause. Bachelor of Business Honours in Event Management with Public Relations. Akinloe Akindele, in absentia. Aisling Carney. Caitlin Delargy. Leona Donoghue. Rachel Doran. Emma Fagan, in absentia. Lorna Flynn. Maria Kennedy. Emer Leonard. Owen Lynch. Joseph McGonigal. Aoife McHale, Laura O'Dwyer, Karen O'Sullivan, Lauren Shaughnessy, Sky Stagno Navarra, Kira Thomas, Angelica Wilcox. Graduates of the Bachelor of Business Honours in Event Management with Public Relations, please stand to receive your applause.
I call on Diarmuid O'Conneil, Head of Department of Heritage, Tourism and Humanities and Languages, to present the candidates from this department.
Higher Certificate in Business and Tourism, Tanzila Chowdhury. Bachelor of Business and International Tourism Management, Joyce da Costa Nunez. Oriane Andreu, in absentia. Aaron Connor, in absentia. Eira Garvey. John Higgins, in absentia. Andy Kennedy, in absentia. Vivian Shellac, in absentia. Bachelor of Business Honours in International Tourism Management, Michael Brandon. John Higgins. Hannah Ivory. Andy Kennedy, in absentia. Colm Lynch. Phoebe Neary. Julia Rodriguez de la Fuente. Matthew Smith. Would all the graduates of the tourism programmes please stand to accept your applause? Higher Certificate in Arts and Heritage Studies, Cathal Green. Catherine Moore, in absentia. Bachelor of Arts in Heritage Studies, Luke Maguire, in absentia. Peter McCormick. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Heritage Studies, Conor Doolan. Owen Downey. Colin Morrissey. Ellen O'Donnell. Would all the graduates of the Heritage programmes please stand to accept your applause? An our diploma in Gaeilge Aimach agus Astrachan, Kathleen Keane. Mial McDonagh, in absentia. Shamie McCargill. Eilish Nianlum, in absentia. Riona Nichonwi. Anya Nihirdan. Caoimhín O'Millan, in absentia. Sinead Quinn, in absentia. Muradi Larta. Iramar Kemi on our diploma Shasagi Leradelach and Bullabus Alaka.
I call on Dr. Suzanne O'Shea, Principal Supervisor, to present the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I have the honour today to present Yvonne Hennessy for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer a degree upon her. Yvonne's thesis title, Awakening the Imagination, Women's Contributions to Irish Animation History, 1920 to 1970. Before Yvonne's research, this period, 50-year period, was undocumented, but Yvonne was unhappy about the idea that the Irish film and animation industry sprung fully formed in the 1980s. So she applied her forensic curiosity and intellectual rigour to that 50-year period. It necessitated incisive interrogation of the Irish film archives, which are uncatalogued and undigitised. But Yvonne's research resulted in uncovering not only evidence of contributions to animation during that period, but also that the skill set necessary for same existed. She also managed to uncover evidence regarding the early 1960s, when Irish artists were for the first time invited to Bonn in Germany to study animation techniques. This resulted in the beginnings of the Irish commercial animation industry in association with Radio Telefisheren in the late 60s, early 70s. I think that Dr. Dominic Thorpe from University of Ulster put it best when he said that Yvonne's research has shone a light into a hitherto darkened room. And thinking of that as a lifelong feminist myself, I think, isn't that what women educators and academics in all of those disciplines have done since the late 1960s and early 1970s? Shone that light in a darkened room, retrieved from the margins, and applied in every way the principles of equality, diversity, and inclusion to their scholarship. It has been a privilege, Yvonne, to be part of your journey. Congratulations.
I call on Dr. Mark McCarthy, Principal Supervisor, to present the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I have the honour to present Ailish Kavanagh for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer a degree upon her following the successful completion of a 2-volume thesis entitled The War of Independence in County Galway, 1919 to 21, Local Histories, Memories and Post-Conflict Heritage Initiatives. In the writing of Local Histories of the Struggle for Independence, Ailish examined the people and the places in the county that were affected by the conflict. Lasting from the 21st of January 1919 to the 11th of July 1921, this was a guerrilla war fought by the Irish Republican Army against the forces of the British government. By utilising a broad range of sources, including witness statements, pension files, and newspapers, her thesis casts new light on key episodes of the conflict, including the controversial deaths of people such as Eileen Quinn, Father Michael Griffin, and brothers Harry and Pat Loughnane. The War of Independence ended with a truce on the 11th of July 1921, which was followed by the signing of the Anglo-Irish Treaty on the 6th of December 1921, which was followed by the signing of the Anglo-Irish Treaty on the 6th of December and the legal enactment of the Irish Free State a year later. And in the decades that followed, memories of the war persisted in County Galway in the form of anniversary commemorations and also cultural heritages. Speaking at Bailnam Law 40 years ago, the late Professor John A. Murphy said, and I quote, "National communities everywhere honour their past, for there is no fulfilment in the present or confidence in the future unless there is a reverence for the past," end of quote. By employing the multidisciplinary approach of heritage studies, Ailish Kavanagh's doctoral work reveals much about the complexities of unfolding relationships between past, present, and future. One of the major accomplishments of her research is the recovery of the lost memories of the women of the revolutionary period. Her work also breaks new ground by unearthing the long-term cultural legacies of the conflict, including key episodes of commemoration and myriad types of tangible and intangible heritage. And as we draw near to the end of the decade of centenaries, it's worth pointing out that the fruits of Ailish's research have led to the creation of some very significant legacy initiatives developed by the ATU Heritage Research Group in partnership with Galway County Council. One of these is the Galway County War of Independence Heritage Inventory, which contains a very comprehensive listing of historic sites, artefacts, manuscripts, and memorials. Another initiative is the Loughnane Brothers Heritage Trail, explore historic sites and memorials of Ireland's War of Independence, comprising an ArcGIS story map and a bilingual guidebook. And the latter will be published next month as part of a Golden Jubilee programme of events marking ATU Galway Mayo's celebration of 50 years of technological higher education here in the west of Ireland. The trail draws together varieties of evidence by locating, photographing, recording, and mapping historic sites and memorials in the county. And such legacy initiatives will lend much to current and future generations, especially to those interested in safeguarding and learning about the rich mosaic of historic sites and memorials that constitute the heritage scapes of the revolutionary period here in Ireland. Thank you.
Could I ask the Academic Achievement Award winners to make their way to the stage, please? I call on Coach Noon, Head of Galway International Hotel School and Vice President International Engagement, to call up the winners of the Academic Achievement Awards, and Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, with Dr. Michael Hannon, Head of College, to present the graduates with their awards.
I present to you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Department of Culinary Arts and the Service Industries. The recipient of the ATU Academic Achievement Award from the Department of Culinary Arts is from the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Culinary and Gastronomic Sciences, Trace Coyle. The recipient of the ATU Academic Achievement Award for the Department of Service Industries is from the Bachelor of Business Honours in Event Management and Public Relations, Angelica Wilcox. The recipient of the ATU Academic Achievement Award from the Department of Heritage, Tourism and Humanities and Languages is from the Bachelor of Business Honours in International Tourism, Matthew Smith.
I call on Jacinta Dalton, Head of Department of Culinary Arts and Service Industries, to call on the winner of the McCarthy Memorial Award.
This year's recipient of the John McCarthy Memorial Award is Bachelor of Arts in Culinary and Gastronomic Sciences graduate Graham Dickinson.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. Graduates, please move the tassel to the left-hand side of your mortarboard. I think that's the best round of applause we've had all week. Aram Orden Liane, Anuktaron Creka Kerron Cage Shaw. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our President, to make the closing address.
Cahirlach, Kundi de Galva, Michael Maher, a Gwini Ushla agus a Cardi Galair. Is more than an ordum ve an Shaw, agus Falcha Criul ve Carroiv, Nak Untak an Law Aenyov, agus Cogordis Lenergemaha Erfad. I want to extend a virtual welcome to all who are viewing with us online from around the world, but an especially warm welcome to those of you with us here this evening, our graduates, your families and friends. Welcome also to ATU colleagues, governors and guests. The main purpose of our graduation ceremony is to publicly recognize and celebrate your achievements. And on behalf of us all in Atlantic Technological University, I want to congratulate you on completing your course of study with us. It's timely to take a moment to reflect on the significance of your achievement. And I want you to remember that less than 7% of the world's population holds a college degree. You are now among that small group, and you not only can but must make a difference. All of us in ATU look forward to the significant contributions that you will make in Irish and perhaps global society as you embark on your life and career journey. Your disciplines are fundamentally important to our country's future. Tourism and hospitality are part of our DNA, and we in ATU are confident that you have acquired the knowledge, skills and competencies to be successful. You should be proud of your efforts, as indeed we are, and it was lovely to be able to present you here with your parchments in person, especially after the difficult last few years of the pandemic. We've spoken a bit here about how proud we are of you, and we have been applauding you there now with the last half hour, but you would not be here without the support of family and friends. And I'd like to invite you now, our new graduates, to perhaps give a round of applause to those who have supported you. So, Bullabus for family and friends. Today's graduation ceremony also allows us to look at how our own organisation has grown alongside you, especially over these last 12 months. In April, we were designated a technological university. Atlantic Technological University, marking over a decade of hard work by many people. People who had the vision to imagine what we could become and who saw the clear need for us to evolve to better serve the needs of our region. I know this resonates with the earlier words of our Cathaoirleach around the critical role that we can and will play in the west and northwestern region of this island. You were among over 5,000 graduates receiving parchments from us over the course of November, and we've one more session in Mayo on the 1st of December. I hope that you remain in touch with us in ATU and remember that you are now part of a large community of ATU alumni. And community for us is more than just a word, it's a philosophy. And it's a philosophy that will keep us going through good days and bad. And coming together as a single, sustainable, and resilient community will be a core focus for us in ATU in the months and years ahead. To conclude today, I want to thank our musicians and all the staff and students who've assisted in any way. Special thanks to our ATU conferring team, who've worked so hard together as one team across our one university to develop our graduation ceremony, and I hope you enjoyed it and found it meaningful for everyone here today. Chogard Sarish, agus Tasulagam Gominik Shiv Sultas and Law Anish, Gur Mila Mila Magov.
Congratulations to the first graduates of Atlantic Technological University 2022. In a moment, the platform party will retire. Could I ask the PhD students and their families, the Academic Achievement Awards recipients and their families, and the Fáilte Ireland students to make their way to the back of the ballroom for photography? Photography studios for personal photography are located in the veranda lounge beside the lobby. Our student ambassadors will direct you to these. I would like you to join me in thanking the musicians, Soundpost Ensemble, who provided the wonderful music here today. We might give them a round of applause. We wish you all, graduates, families and friends, a wonderful evening, and we hope you might join us in the foyer for some refreshments. Respected guests, graduates, academics, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of our technological university. Finally, can I request the audience to stand while the conferring party, academic guests, academic staff and honoured guests leave the hall. Please all rise.